Dave, Cash, here we are, discussing tactics on your next fight, Dave.
Yeah, we're talking about the prize fight. Obviously, Cash boxing him last and I'm boxing him next. It's funny because I went back into the change room after the fight with Cash and I said to me and Cash know each other for a long time now, we've been friends since we were kids. And I said, Cash, you know what, you've thrown that away because I thought Cash was going to beat him. I thought Cash had the beating of him and I was thinking, fucking hell, Cash. I was in a bit of a catch-22 because I thought a lot of money in the prize fight, but I'd like to see Cash win. Cash blew it that night with a bit of stupidity. But like I keep saying to people, what's done is done. And I've known Cash for a lot of years and he's a good man. People make mistakes.
Well, you're both coming down here to watch Sonny Taylor, the cruiserweight.
Yeah, what about me and Cash now? Sonny Taylor can win. Yeah, so,
alright, go on then.
So Cash got to serve his ban and come back, you know, we all deserve a second chance. And yeah.
Well, how do you feel about it now when you look back at it?
I'm still giving £20 for bigging me up. I made a mistake and it was my first and it'll be the last mistake, something like that anyway.
People don't need to have a go at him because basically Cash has blown. If he beat Price, his next fight was going to be for 6 figures in a massive fight. Sorry to fucking remind me.
How do you feel when you hear him say that?
It's the truth though. He don't need me to tell him he's an idiot because he knows already. He don't need, what does he need me to tell him for?
Do you feel there's a way back, Cash?
I'll be back, definitely. Yeah, I'll be back. Got a 6-month ban, so October, November time. Back on it and then hopefully get another big fight. And I definitely won't be biting this time. And I'm just hoping, Dave, don't do it, man. You can do everything else, but just don't bite it.
I thought you were talking strategically where to bite the best places.
He says a lot of meat on him around the shoulders and that. So
it tasted a bit sour, to be honest.
Cash just was obviously talked about the fight. You know, I fancy the prize fight. I fancy it more after watching Cash because I do believe if he would have got back up without the buy-in and carried on, David Price was going. We both like David Price, don't we?
Yeah, he's a good
but you've got to step in the ring with him in what, 4 weeks time?
Yeah,
4 weeks today, is it?
Some people need to get a rise out of themselves. I don't need that. I'll shake David Price's hand and go in the ring and we'll fight. You know, David Price is a bit like me. He's just a bit laid back. He doesn't need any animosity.
Well, I was asking you before. You know, this is your second camp now with Mr. Barker.
Yeah.
You're halfway through your second camp. How are you finding it? Is there anything that you've done here that you've perhaps never done prior?
It's enjoyable. It's just Darren Barker's just a nice man, very nice man. He's been a world champion, so I have to respect everything he says and listen to it and do it. And I'm not doing anything particularly new. I'm just getting really fit, enjoying it, and it's taking back to basics really, getting back to boxing. You know, and we've all got to find a coach that fits us. I've had about 6 coaches, you've had about 36. You know, you got to find one that fits. I feel like with Darren, you know, as people and as boxer and trainer, we've clicked. So, you know, he's with Haroon Headley now. He's about to tell you all about it.
Oh, you were the Haroon, yeah? I've seen Haroon here before.
Over Manchester, so I'm going to be training over there. I think I've got a good training in Haroon. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good journey.
Yeah, well, he's doing a lot of his own promotion now, and so they've got big plans.
Yeah, they've got some good fighters in. Be a good camp, and looking forward to it. To be honest, I just need. I said, I'll be getting where I'll be training. Like David's done a bit. It's hard to train when you're at home, living there. You got just so many distractions. So when you go away, you know you got nothing else to focus on but boxing.
Does it help that? Does it? Does it help you that being in London, not being?
I need to be in London because the thing with me is obviously people want to spend time with me. You know what I'm saying? I like to be down there. I take Danny Morell with me. Me and Darren just struck up like a father, uncle, son kind of nephew relationship. And we just have fun, you know. I think the most important thing is fun. Me and Cash trained together with Brendan for years. That was fun, and we trained hard every day. But sometimes you can train with certain people, it can go stale. And don't mean you have to. You don't fall. I've never fallen out of anybody that I've trained with, but just because it's a bit stale. And I think sometimes I don't believe in changing trainers every time after the defeat or whatever, but sometimes you need a change.
You need a change, don't you?
Well, do you know something? This makes a note. Your next fight could be your 18th win, which is the same amount of fights that your dad won. Is that a little landmark? I like little facts like that.
You know what? I hope I win a fucking few more than 18. I don't lose 8. He'll watch this.
I think, but I think Dave's he'll do well with it. We know what David Price is gonna do. He'll just come out.
Does he hard?
Yeah,
I say he's one of the heavyweights out there.
Yeah, he does punch, single punch. He does punch hard. I've sparred with him loads. But in the fight, he hit me with some good shots. I took him, and Dave's known for his toughness, and it's not even toughness, but Dave can box as well. after 3-4.
Is Dave Desperate Danning a reincarnation? If he was a real person, it'd be you, would it, mate?
You know what, Lee? I'm whatever you say I am. I'm whatever anyone says about me, that is what I am to them, so I'll take that. But also, I agree with Cash. I think I'll beat David Price.
But I just want to say,
go on, say it. Go on.
If you, what you will, I think Dave Allen's going to beat Dave Price. But just don't make a mess of it, so the rematch can always, me and David Price, the rematch.
Is that what you want? To redeem yourself?
I think Dave's going to beat him, and once he beats him, just not, like I said, just if he hits his body.
Like earlier, we said like, if I beat David Price, like he either retires or he drops down a level, and the fight with Cash is going to garner interest because of how it ended. And I said to Cash, it's made you a little bit infamous now. People are like, oh, it's Cash who beat David Price.
There's a question mark on my head.
Tyson came back from it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, people are saying to me, "What are you doing with Cash Ali?"
Well, you mates before, weren't you? Were you mates before?
Well, me and
you and Dave. Have you been friends all the time?
I was there for Dave's first amateur fight.
Yeah, I see a face all the time. We sit in the car together sometimes. So, it's hard because people say, "Oh, he did this, he did this." You go back to our favourite fighters in history. Mike Tyson is a lot of people's favourite fighter. He served a prison sentence for rape. He bit someone's ear off. Yet we all laud him as one of the greatest fighters of all time, and he can do no wrong. He had a bit of a nibble on David Price. Granted, it's fucking stupidity and it's not great, but we need to forgive and forget and never forget, because I won't fight him because he's going to fucking bite me. But we forgive him and we move on, and he does his 6 month, he pays his fine and he comes back. People get a 6 month drug ban. Canelo got a 6 month drug ban. Let's not forget that, Lee. Lee, let's not forget it.
Come on, we all
he
Baby Miller, 6 months.
Yes, Gerald Miller.
Do you know something though?
And he tried to get in there with Joshua, caused him serious harm.
It's me biting him didn't affect his life.
No.
Because someone taking steroids it could ruin it could ruin the opposite. Kill a man. So
yeah, go on, tell him that. I'll tell him.
Baby Miller.
So it's difficult. And obviously, as Cash's new manager, what I'm saying is this: he's got to come back, get a few wins, and obviously go for the Price fight again. And I think, David Price, I like David Price. I expect to beat him. And this boxing, I've realised over time, is all about making money and getting out healthy.
Well, that night, it's the night of the heavyweights, isn't it? 3 of the top kids in Britain, you being one of them now, are all fighting on there. All waiting for that.
4 of us are British. 4 of us.
No.
She's all at White, me and Price.
Yeah, I was just talking about the home team though. That's
the home team. Well, me and David Price, either of us could be the home fighter, really.
I suppose so.
We're both matchroom pay-per-view.
Are you walking in? He's walking
I'll walk
first.
in second.
Yeah.
Yes. But you know what, same when cash boxing, I imagine when you were walking in with David Price, they don't fight David Price here. When we were kids, he was the next Klitschko. So you've always got, obviously you have to respect him. And to be honest, I quite like him. I admire him. So.
You can't hate a person, but when you're in that ring,
you got to for that 36 minutes that you're going to share that.
Like I said, it's a sport, but it's a sport you can legally get killed. So it's not a joke, is it?
No.
So
it's a joke till the bell goes. I think that's how I see it.
Well, that's how you deal with most things, isn't it, mate?
You know what? Life's too hard and too sad to take it serious all the time. I took it serious all the time.
Who was the first person that came up to you after the fight, mate? And give you advice, because obviously you must have felt like the world had fell apart.
It was actually Dave. I sat there just whatever I was doing. I seen Dave in front of me. And he goes, "I told you, then he did it. He would have done it, but it was nice."
I'll tell you what I said to him. I came in, I said, "Cash." I said, "Look at me." I said, "To be honest, the first word I said was, Cash, you idiot." And no, and that, as a real friend would say that. I said, "You're an idiot." I said, "Because you had him beat, you would have beat him, and look where to put you." I said, "You made a mistake. Now you've done it now. Whatever comes your way, you take it, you move on, and you come back, and that's as simple as that." He's going to do it. He's gone with Haroon. I think Haroon knows his stuff, to be honest. I like him.
He's developing a nice little stable over in Manchester.
I've done some sessions with him, and it's good. Atif started training there, Shafiq.
Yes, I know, yeah.
So I'm good friends
and
with
he's loving it down there.
He's
got a couple of wins under him as well now, hasn't he?
Some good wins, yeah. So for me, I've done some session with him. I think it's the right move.
It's what's best for the person. Adam Metz is all trainers, still friends with Cash. I'm a big fan of Adam. But the change is always. I left Marsden to go with Darren Barker, and that won't be the choice I've made. But sometimes you got to make these choices, and only Cash knows what's best for Cash, unless I tell him something different as his manager.
Hey, is that where you'd like to go afterwards? Because you said you don't want to stay too long in this boxing game. You want to win and go as far as you can go. Wherever that is, we don't know yet, do we?
The key is to make loads of money and win a few titles and get out, because whatever I do in my career, I beat Lucas Brown with a nice body shot. Everyone said it was a lucky shot. I can do anything. I could beat David Price, beat Joshua Fury Wilder. They'll still say that Dave Allen's no good. He just landed a few lucky shots. So I'm over now trying to impress everyone. At this point in time, I'm just trying to improve all my family's life.
Well, your last 7 wins all come early, haven't they?
Well,
your last 7.
Obviously, I'm doing something right. Obviously, I've got luck on my side. But you know what, like, I would love to manage and train fighters. My actual dream is to make enough money out of fighting myself.
Because you know something,
train and manage without taking a fee off the fighters. That is my dream.
Well, you know, promotion-wise, you know, you're an ideal for any young fighter coming along. You give them a little heads up, and suddenly look at that. The young Danny Morrell must be the most well-known amateur boxer in the country.
What we're doing is we're giving away signed kitchen appliances. If you follow Danny Morrell, we did a kettle. For Anthony Tomlinson, who's here tonight. He got 800 followers for a signed toaster. I know what I'm doing. I'm a promoter at heart, and you know what? Like, we all know what we're going to do after boxing. Do you know what you're going to do after boxing?
Not told that far.
Alright, just me then. Yeah. I've got my whole life planned out.
Well, Cass, what's your ambitions then? Where do you believe you can get to?
Well, in the sport, I'm in the sport to get to the top. I don't think there's no. I don't believe there's no Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali in the heavyweight division. Everyone's obviously probably got your 1, 2, and 3s, but everyone's thereabouts the same.
Ruiz has just blew the heavyweight scene wide open, hasn't it?
He's not the fastest. He's not just. I'm not saying he can punch on it, but his body don't mean nothing. But there's other boxers who can punch like him, who are fast like him, and he's probably got a belly like this, isn't it?
You know what the thing is, yeah? What I believe. As heavyweight, we've got an advantage because if you're tough and strong and can look after yourself for 5 or 6 rounds, a lot of these men blow out. Yeah. There's only 20 or 30 heavyweights I can fight.
Durability is a great asset that you've got in abundance.
Price, you know what, I was to fight, it was closer than I thought. It makes me more, I'm confident beating Price. A lot of it because his fight with Cash, because to be honest...
Well, let's say you do beat Price, what's next?
I think we're going to fight Povetkin.
Yeah.
And that's why he's so sad about it, because he doesn't know beat Price.
What a job Povetkin's head off.
Well, I'm not sure myself about that, but it's the heavyweight division's wide open. You know,
do you see yourself someday with AJ or Wilder or Fury?
Why not? You know, 12 months
before you retire.
12 months tomorrow. I boxed Tony Oaken to retire, and now I'm in a great position. He beat David Price 2 months ago. He comes back in 4 months' time. He puts 2 or 3 wins together. And then you never know, he catches an Asian Lucas Brown on the way out properly, and then he gets David Price 3 match wins out, and then in 1 year's time he can be studio saying, look at me a year ago and look at me now. So
you're always 3-4 fights away from any big fights.
Yeah.
All it takes to win one, get in a mandatory position, win that.
Well, I just said to you before, when was
even Sonny Taylor is. Let's get on to Sonny Taylor finally.
Do you like Sonny speaks highly of you?
3 or 4 fights.
You let us talk about him before now, just because you two want to talk about him.
I don't know Sonny Taylor.
Yeah, I know him very well. I've been sparring with him.
What do you mean? He looks like you.
You know what? When I first met him, I did think it was like a bit of a, I don't know, light version.
Me?
Yeah, he's actually tough, man.
A slim version of you, mate.
No,
Sonny's good. I sparred him when he was. I've been sparring him couple of years now.
Yeah.
When he was boxing amateur, and he won his first debut against some good kid, and I'm looking forward to him tonight.
Yeah, he stopped him as well in the 3rd round here. So, it was.
Yeah, he's boxed. I boxed him. Not many people have stopped him.
No, only 5 people. Dylan White, Derek Chisora.
No, they went points with him, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm just saying they all fought
him.
Sam Sexton.
Sonny Taylor's been sparring Dylan White, I think as well.
Yeah, he's been sparring Dylan.
So,
yeah.
I've heard of him obviously, but I've not. This tonight was the first time I've seen him. Also,
you're commentating.
Taylor Watkins. I'm not commentating for that one.
Oh, you're doing Taylor Watkins,
And Reece Mould.
And Reece.
And another fight as well before that. I can't remember.
We're getting our money's worth out here, eh, mate?
You know what? Obviously, I like doing the commentary stuff. I like it. We talk from England.
We know. Listen, lads, it's been a pleasure. I wish you all the best. It's 4 weeks today, isn't it, mate? And you're back in what, 3 months?
Yeah, October, November.
He's going to want me to the ring with a lion costume.
Guys,
That's not a bad idea.
Dave, thanks a lot, mate. Thanks a lot, lads.
Cheers,
Take care. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.